Urban World Radio. I'm Superstar J.
I'm Milani Rose.
I'm Kaya, the voice of reason.
And I'm DJ Stunner. They call me Mr. Negative. I don't know why. I think I'm a good guy, but, you know, I'm going to work it out.
Holla back. So what you did this weekend?
I thought this was it. Michael Jackson.
Oh, word? How was that?
Oh, it was incredible. He was a very special individual.
This is it.
Yeah.
Shout out to our sponsor, Stolen Dean. You're looking nice once again.
Oh, thank you.
That Urban World Wireless.
All right, man. So it's no introduction. Let's give it up for Grafh, y'all.
Yeah.
Come on. Holla back.
Yes, sir. What's up? I go by the name of Grafh, y'all. You already know.
Oh, man. It's my dude right here.
So for all those out there in London that don't know, how did you get started in the music industry?
I mean, it started with, I got to give the props to my man, K-Slay. He the first dude that gave me a shot at
Shout out
the
to
game.
K-Slay.
I did like a 4-minute freestyle for him. You remember I went crazy on the joint.
Yeah.
And I turned the city up. Everybody started requesting, yo, I need to hear more, I need to hear more. So I kept that going. And I always keep it in the street first. You can't go wrong with the concrete.
Definitely.
Ever.
Definitely. But let me ask you a question. You had a situation, I know you were affiliated with Black Hand and all that, but you had a situation with Roc-A-Fella.
Nah, it's always Black Hand first and foremost. That's the label of the gang right there. But we said, I was never officially on the rock, but we had like a business dealing with Damon Dash. Shout out to Dame, good dude. Yeah. And we never actually completed it and made it concrete. Right. So because you know Jay and Dame, whatever.
Split ways or whatever.
I always get caught in the politics.
Yeah. People don't know, like you was like on a big label with J-Lo and all of them. And why didn't it work out with Sony?
They didn't really understand hip hop.
Yeah.
They didn't know how to market a New York dude that makes real records, street records, hip hop. You know what I'm saying? They was like, yo, it'd be crazy if you got in the studio with Big 2K. Like, no, it wouldn't be. My fans would shoot me. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't really know how to market what I was giving them. But I will shout out Beyonce and her father. I jumped on the remix with Me, Myself, and I.
Yeah, I heard that.
I just did it, and they liked it and made it official. So you know.
Matthew knows the big dog over there.
Yeah, he ain't wearing that big black suit for nothing.
Yeah,
He's making it happen up there.
Who was the artist signed to Sony when you was there?
Lil Flip was there. I was on his album as well. Shout out to Son. Was Beyonce, J-Lo, a bunch of people, Genuine.
Wasn't too many rappers there.
I was like the only dude.
Yeah, I remember because I remember when I went to the rap department. They was like, yeah, it's just Grafh. That's it.
Yeah. I was the roster. They didn't know what to do with it. They didn't know what to do none of the hip hop record.
So how did Bring the Goons Out come together?
I actually made that record just because I enjoyed it, and we shot a video. The original video, original version was just me by myself. The one he played, the one that's on the radio right now, got Sheik Loose on it. Shout out to Sheik. Shout out to the whole Locks and all that. But when I made that, I just made it because it was dope. We shot the video in a rundown insane asylum in Staten Island.
Wow. Oh, that's my stomping grounds. I'm from Staten Island.
Look at that. See that? Look.
So you think we get a freestyle?
You know I get busy.
I know. Can I pick a beat for you?
Yeah, go in.
Let's do it. No. Let's do a Queens beat.
What's up, huh? Queens, be in the building. Boom. My name Grafh, baby. What's up? Check. I said, yes, I'm the man of the rock of the ghetto. Oh, yes, we can. Yes, I stand up. Yes, I'm the answer with a sexy dancer. Naked in my bed with her legs spreading like cancer. Dressing like the champ. Welcome to the jungle with the leather on my sweaters from a leopard and a panther. Closet full of birds, feathers and antlers. I'm the shit, I should be dressed in a pamper. Paparazzi, watch me. I gotta stay fresh for the camera. I'm a motherfucking star. Hell, yes, I am. The rest of my fam come fresh out the slammer. I got brand new slugs that come fresh out the hammer. I do dirty work. The work came fresh out the hamper. I got bloods and all red, dressed like Santa. I got Crips on dig, the Texan blammers. I be speeding to the po-po. Check the scan as I chef the gram up. Big yellow rock sitting in the water looking like wet bananas. I be in the kitchen whipping that breakfast plan up. Your price there's too high, said the Bama. Well, money talks, that's expensive gram. I got it for $17.5 when I left Atlanta. I'm disrespectful, forget grammar. It's the black hand, it's the commander. Check. Boom.
Yeah.
Wow. We gotta get a clap for that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Grafh for coming through, blessing us.
Urban World Radio, Superstar J, Superstar Milani Rose, Kaya. Now let's go back to what you do best.
Urban World Wireless, Stolen Dean, that's hip-hop.com.
Stolen Dean, holla back, man. I need that leather Stolen Dean vest, man. You got my homeboy in here, man. You know, this dude is very, before legendary. He's gonna be great. Let's give it up to Snagz, y'all. Let's give it up, man.
Yeah.
How did you get started in music? Let's not even get into production yet. Wasn't you in a group?
Yeah, you know, a group called No Name. This guy want to blow that up though.
Yeah, he's a rapper before.
Yeah, I was in a group called No Name. You know, big shout out to Bay Lloyd because you know he introduced me to this whole rap shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Tip introduced me to the studio, the real studio. He's the one who turned this game upside down.
Could you tell him not Tip from T.I.? We talking about the legendary.
Yeah, we talking about Q-Tip from the Tribe Called Quest.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
I bet.
You know?
So what's it like working with Swizz Beatz?
You gotta have like plenty of no-dose coffee and with plenty of caffeine. You know what I'm saying? Because the kid, like, you know, like, he got that name for being a monster because the kid don't sleep. He eat candy all day.
Wow.
And you know what I'm saying? He's up and he
Wow, I never knew that.
Yeah, the kid knock out like 20 joints. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there, I might be at 10, I'm sitting there like, damn. I walk in the room, I hear something crazy, I'm like, shit, I gotta go get on my grind.
You also work with Michael Jackson too.
Actually, I was at MJ's crib like a month before the kid passed.
Wow.
I was in his crib, like, you know what I'm saying, ate dinner in his crib, all that. Cool
What
dude.
did you eat?
So gumbo, like the shrimp gumbo though.
Wow,
it was like
Mike eats gumbo.
It was seafood gumbo. It was seafood gumbo, yeah. But honestly, like Mike was a cool dude though. You know, he came down. He was not what I expected. You know what I'm saying?
I see you co-produced one of the biggest records of the summer. Tell us about that.
Well, actually, I produced and you know other people co-produced.
Let's get it straight.
So yeah, let's get that correct. You know,
Okay.
yeah, but you know I did that was actually the last song that made his album.
Wow.
You know, he was
It saved his album actually.
Definitely did.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jada. I mean.
Yeah, but that was like the last joint that made his album. You know what I'm saying? Like people, he was looking for one joint that was, you know, on his album. He was trying to make it like a big crossover record, like, you know, kind of like for the South, New York, big club record. You know what I'm saying? I just happen to have it in my batch.
We out of here.